Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer PC game review video. Now hopefully I won't be quite so drowned out this time as I was during the Shift 2 video. It is a faint hope, besides which it's not necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, this is Orcs Must Die, which has been out for a little while now. It's not the oldest game I've done by any stretch of the imagination. And this was released by Robot Entertainment, who are another indie developer. There are more than a few indie developer games on Steam these days. And it's a bit of a twist on the tower defense game. Let's start up a game, and I'll start with an easy one to give you an idea of what it's all about. So this is the hallway. This is the first level, which means you do get the introduction, and for the sake of this video I'll let the introduction run. Here we go.
I've spent 300 years fighting for the Order. I've killed thousands of orcs and defended dozens of rifts. And this is how it ends. One slip and a kobold's blood, and my skull cracks open on the gatehouse steps. So now the task of defending this fortress falls to my apprentice. That's it then. The world is doomed.
It's all up to me now.
There you go.
Well, crazy old man. First things first. Let's see what he left me in this spell book.
So that's the intro. You are the apprentice that he's talking about. So if we open up the spell book, because I've progressed a fair way, I have 8 slots available. Now the crossbow, which well, as you can see in the description, attacks the enemy from a distance, is always automatically chosen. You can't deselect it, it's always there. So, which is not a bad thing actually, because as a main weapon it's fairly useful. So now you need to select which traps you're going to be laying for the orcs that come along. Now I have a few preferences. I do like the arrow wall, especially as I have upgraded it a couple of times. The wall blades are also quite handy. The push trap not so handy, but I always seem to pick it for some reason. For floor traps I always pick the floor burner because that is extremely handy. And to be honest, for this level I've already got more than enough chosen. I don't need any more, but I still had 3 more slots, so what the hell, we'll choose the spike trap, we'll choose the spring trap, and we'll have archer guardians as well. There we go. Now if you press V, this is something I've only recently unlocked, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what it does. So I need 500 of whatever these things are to have this death augmenter. Orcs killed by traps and guardians have 66% more coins. That would be quite handy. Yeah, all of these things will be quite handy, but yeah, at the moment I don't seem to unlock any of them. I also have this weaver, and again all of these improvements would be very useful, except I don't seem to be able to do any of them. So right, well,
there's a lot to learn. Let's get started.
Okay, right, so it takes it from the 2400 that I use for my laying of traps. Okay, right, we'll use that one.
An interesting choice.
Now let's lay our traps. This here is the doorway where they all come streaming in from. So let's lay some flame traps here. And once they trigger this, they obviously get completely covered in flames. And basically they have some serious problems then. Seeing as they all have to move closer together to get through this tight space here, that is a pretty good place to put it. And now I shall put up, I can only put up one wall trap. So we now have the crossbow ready. Let's unleash the horde, and here they come. So while the traps can do the business, I can also do my bit by shooting away at them. So if we do like a comparison between this and the other tower defense game I've done, which is Defense Grid, the orcs are here in place of the aliens. But you're seeing them from this view rather than from top down. Right, I can now lay some more traps. That's pretty good. That's only left me with 18 coins, so yeah, I'm quite low on them now. But this level is so simple that you don't really have anything to worry about. Now if you right click, you send out this magic blast that stuns them for a while. Now using them that early on as I did there is a bit of a waste. If you do it there, and more so if you time it right, you can then make sure that they are standing right in front of the trap once it's reset and goes off again. But it does use mana, so you can't just keep doing it over and over again. Okay, so let's now lay a couple more of these flame ones and wait for the next round. This I think is the final round. That one triggered off all my warp traps, even though there wasn't any in there. They are now all reset. Now the more arrows you fire, the less accurate your aim gets. So you don't want to just keep standing there firing away. As it is, that is that level completed. I mean, I had it on the easiest setting, so you only get 2 skulls at the end, which I already had. If I was to be doing it on the War Mage setting, then yeah, it would be significantly more difficult. So anyway, that it did improve my score a little bit, I think. So I'll tell you, we'll try the next level then, which is the fork, and well, I don't have enough skulls to upgrade anything that I want to upgrade anyway, but this is the upgrade screen, so you can take a look and see at what each of these upgrades will do. But at the moment I can't, well, I can upgrade some, but none that I particularly want to. So anyway, we'll go on to the next level then, and see what we get here.
Aha! With the old man dead and my apprenticeship finally over, I can draw on the full power of the rift. I'll get a new toy to play with every time I defend a rift.
Right, now what he's going on about there is the fact that when you first start, you don't have anywhere near this many, and for each level you complete you get a new either a trap or weapon or whatever. What I shall do, yeah, these weavers, I was hoping that it would be
it's about to get dark in here, friend.
a permanent upgrade, but that's not the case. So in that case I'm going to leave that. I've got 2,400, so let's choose what I'm going to take with me. Once again the wall traps and the fire trap, and once again that's pretty much all I need, so I'll just fill up the rest of the usual. Well, I really don't need them. Oh, one other thing, while you're in this area, you can see here the kind of enemies that will come through. At the moment it's just the one type, which is just a bog standard Orc warrior, who really isn't much of a challenge. Certainly not much of a challenge up against what I'm about to unleash. So I'll let them all congregate into this narrow corridor. So we'll then have spike traps,
a treat for you,
waiting for them, well, pretty much everywhere actually. We'll have a double one there. That's all of my coins used up, so let's unleash the horde and see what they will do. You can see here there are two gateways, but to begin with they all come through the same one, so it's not such a big deal. They seem to think that they're not having any problems. That's of course because I haven't laid any traps there. It's once they get here that they will start to have the problems. There we go. You can also see the effect of firing quickly. My aim is now pretty useless. Alright, now I think the next ones are going to be coming through this door, so I will put a flame trap right there. See how they like that one. Here they come. You could get a bonus for the headshot. The orcs rather remind me of the Romans from the Asterix comics. They are all rather inept and rather stupid. Although I promise you they don't stay that way. They do start to get pretty tricky. And I'm just shy of being able to lay two of these. So I'll rotate that one to face that way. see what comes next. Yeah, they're now coming from both directions. So while they're still making their way here, I'll lay another one of the spike traps there. Alright, see how we do now. Right, that's almost it. There's, I think there's one more.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Horde coming. Alright. We'll put one more double row here. I could use the wall trap or the push trap, I suppose. I've never actually bothered with this one before, so let's see what it does anyway. Right, well that's plenty of traps laid up anyway. That red file that's floating around there is a health potion, but my health is on full, so okay, let's unleash them. Yeah, the spike that are fired out of the wall don't actually do anything to me, so I can stand right in their path and it doesn't do anything to me. I think this might be one of the last ones. Yeah, he's the last one. There you go, that's that level done. And that's, well, that's pretty much what the game is all about. So head back to the campaign menu. So yeah, that's a toaster anyway of Orcs Must Die. It's a slightly different twist on the tower defense game. It's a sort of combination of tower defense and third person shooter. So what do I think of it? Well, graphic wise I think it's fine. It's, you know, the obvious cartoon style graphics there, you know, they work really well and they look pretty good. The cutscenes are a bit unimpressive because they're all just still images that scroll. Sound wise, sound is fine again. The orcs sound suitably stupid. Your character sounds like you know, the suitably arrogant prick that he is. The sound effects in the game are fine. And gameplay, again, the gameplay's fine. You know, it's a, you know, reasonably decent combination of tower defense and third person shooter. The trouble is that all of the you know, various aspects of the game are fine without being particularly impressive. You know, there's nothing really remarkable about it. So even though I'm a fan of either genre that this game covers, it doesn't cover it in a particularly impressive way. It's not very memorable, and as a result, the game itself is somewhat forgettable. It's not awful, but it's certainly not, you know, fantastic. So I would give it 6.5 out of 10. It's not terrible, as I say. It's just one of those games that you have and you play for a bit and you think, yeah, it's not bad, but it doesn't really grab you and keep you coming back. Although, having said that, there is Orcs Must Die 2, and I have that as well. So I did like it enough to buy the sequel. So clearly it's done something right. I'm just not 100% sure what. So in fact, I think 6.5 is a bit low. I'll go 7 out of 10 for this one. So yeah, there you go. That's Orcs Must Die. 7 out of 10 for that. It's a decent enough game. It just doesn't really grab you, and it's not overly memorable, at least not for me. So there you go. That's that one done, and we'll see you at the next video.